In problem number 1 in section 4-3, they're asking you to find the 5 trigonometric ratios of this particular angle, which is in standard formation. We see that the coordinate point that they give us is at -1, 2. If we draw the line that to that point and then draw both the vertical and the horizontal lines creating a right triangle, we see that our two sides forming the right angle are -1 and 2. Using the Pythagorean theorem, we see that the hypotenuse then is the square root of 5. So now we can go through the 6 trig functions or trig ratios. The first one being sine of theta, which is opposite over hypotenuse. So that's going to be, opposite's going to be 2. And this will be the square root of 5. Square root of 5. But because we cannot leave the square roots in the denominator, we're going to multiply both top and bottom by the square root of 5, and we wind up getting 2 square root of 5 over 5. 2 square root of 5 over 5. Okay. Looking now at cosine, which is adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent is going to be the side, one of the sides that creates the angle, and this is going, so that the adjacent side is going to be -1. And again, the hypotenuse is square root of 5. So we're simply going to type in the square root of 5 right there. And again, because we can't leave the fraction with the radical in the denominator, we're going to go ahead and multiply both top and bottom by the square root of 5. So this turns into the ratio of negative square root of 5 over 5. So this will become negative square root of 5 over 5. Okay. Tangent is opposite over adjacent, and opposite is 2. And our adjacent is -1. So 2 over -1 is equal to -2. Okay. Now we're going to do cotangent, which is just the reciprocal of tangent. So this becomes -1 over 2, which is just -1/2. We can leave that one. Okay, we go to secant, which is the reciprocal of cosine. And so that's going to be hypotenuse over adjacent. And so this is going to be the square root of 5 over -1. So we'll just type in square root of 5 here over -1, which is equal to the square root of -5, or negative square root of 5. Move this down just a bit. Off just a bit. There we go. Okay, and then finally we come up with the cosecant, and here, which is hypotenuse, which is again the square root of 5. In this case, all over the opposite, which is 2. And we can leave that one exactly as it is. So there is our those are our 6 trigonometric ratios for that particular angle, and this is problem number 1.